So what was your run like in 2017, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my run in I believe 20, I can't believe
It all blurs together,
It
yeah.
blurs together, but it was not like it is now. It's just a completely different energy. Then I had ideas, but I didn't really know how to talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
I think so much of our ideas come from our lived experiences too. So who I am now is a completely different person, but I spent a lot of time around party politics when I first ran. I became the vice chair of the Nebraska Democratic Party Black Caucus, and then became chairman while I was in high school. I showed up to all of the meetings. This was while I was running, so when I talked to you earlier about my relationship with the Democrats, it's not that I have a bad one, it's just that we don't win elections by hanging out with a bunch of our friends. We have to go out and we have to talk to the people in the community. Proximity is important. You can have because the danger of hanging out with all your Democratic friends is that you feel like you have all the support in the world and that you're just going to win this. It doesn't matter how influential they are in the party, they're not going to win an election. It's about getting out there and knocking the doors and proximity. So that's the difference.
Yeah. Like, what was your main, I guess you answered the question. I don't need to go back to it. Your main takeaway, which we don't win elections by hanging out with our friends, but yeah.
I guess the main takeaway for me in my city council race the first time was that it can get really ugly, really quick. And you can create a lot of enemies. Mm-hmm. And if people don't know who you are or know what your intentions are, they can be especially inconsiderate or mean or whatnot. Somehow I stuck through it. I had tough skin as a high school student.
Yeah,
and I remember all those moments of, So
yeah, the frustrating thing about politics is, I've known a lot of otherwise good people. As soon as they come to the realm of politics, they lose their minds.
Yeah.
And it's just dignity goes out the window, respect goes out the window. And it's really hard to endure that for a long amount of time. But
for me, my inspiration comes from a trip I took in high school that fundamentally changed who I was as a person. It seems like everybody else in this race, the message is about them. It's about them. It's about their ego. It's about their personal accomplishments. And for me, it's not about any of that. It's about the community. It's about the families in District 2. It's not about using this as a stepping stone to some other political office like state legislature.